I mean, what? Are you kidding me? Like we're on heaven on earth. That's where we are. I mean, Venezuela's over there, but we're on heaven on earth. What? Do you see this? I know they seem just like seagulls, but they're not. Oh, look at that bird. That's definitely not a seagull. That's a fast one. They're little angels. They're little God's creatures. I never thought I'd say this, but North Carolina? Kind of in love. Kind of in love with you. I love you, North Carolina. Never would I have thought I would say that. I saw plantations on the way here. Like actual large plantations. And I think some cotton too. But hey, look at this. We're no longer in those days. Kind of. Didn't think I'd love it this much. I do like it way more than Virginia. Oh, wow. Outer Banks. Who knew? Oh, wow. Oh, this is what we look like. It's okay. Oh my God. It's 4 or 5 a.m. and I'm sitting and I'm in a Walmart parking lot. I have a couple more days left in Virginia and it's raining and I could not stay here and do anything that I wanted to and go see beautiful nature. So I decided to drive 6 hours. I drove a couple hours last night in the dark, which was actually pretty okay. I was afraid I was going to hit some deer. But now I am getting up. I'm pretty awake. I think that matcha thing is helping. I made a decision not to fall prisoner to my feelings in the moment. Take agency over my life, remind myself why I'm getting up at 4 a.m. to drive another few hours to go to Nag's Head in Outer Banks in North Carolina because I want to avoid traffic. Because my goal is beautiful nature and hopefully a great hamburger, some good food, a nice drive, and to see the sunrise. Because that's how I want to live my life. I don't want to just end up sleeping until 9 a.m., regret it, and be in crowds or traffic. All right, let's get going because I don't know. Spend forever in a Walmart parking lot. Look at this. Alright, let's go. Plus I was sort of trying to test out how this thing did in the dark. Oh God. Alright, we can do this. We can do hard things. We can do hard things. Let's go. Gas is $2.47. Are you kidding me? It was just like $5 the other month in Washington. This is crazy. Whoa. It's been a while since I've seen like the sunrise. It's 6:30. I think sunrise is at 7 in winter, which is crazy to me. I think we're in the Carolinas. I haven't really seen the sign, like the state signs they have. But I wanted to capture this beautiful moment. I love sunrise. I love it because it's quiet. I love it because there's no traffic. I love it because it's pretty. I love it because it gives me time with my thoughts. Did I mention I'm going to Nag's Head? It's where this summer I turned pretty. The book was actually based partially on Nag's Head. I thought it was on the Hamptons because my only experiences with the Hamptons. And I think they might have filmed some of it in Nag's Head too. I don't know. I just know that the book, their summer home, is partially based off of Nag's Head. Oh, goodness gracious, I'm tired. I'm almost at the beach. I am not quite at the beach. But there is the sun, actual sun, rising. I can smell the sea. This is so much better than Virginia. My goodness. This is why you go on longer, like, road trips. Even if you drive for 6 hours and sleep in a Walmart. Because if I had spent, like, today in Virginia, it would have been raining and miserable, and I hate Richmond. But the Outer Banks in North Carolina, are you kidding me? It's like 60 degrees, it's beautiful. And I could finally see the sunrise. Are you kidding me? How beautiful. All right, we are almost there. We're going to... We're like 15 minutes. Oh, and they have one of my favorite stores in the world. We're 15 minutes away from the beach, the seashore. Hatteras National Seashore. So, I would like some coffee. Houses. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. This is the first time I could like actually look at the sun because it's semi-covered by the clouds. I don't know if I'm allowed, like that's something you're supposed to do. There it is. You have to be kidding me. I mean, what? Are you kidding me? I'm putting my camera together. Oh God. I can't believe I'm here right now. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay. And it's amazing to me how, I mean, after all of that, 6 hours of driving, but this makes it all worth it. It's amazing to me how you can come out here and just like immediately I feel better. There's something about the ocean and the water, something about that movement. Oh, look at all these seashells. Wow. Look at them. Is it doing it? I don't know if it's doing it. Look at this. Can you even see it? Look at that. I don't know if you can see it compared to my speaking. The moral of the story is come to the beach, like always, like every day. It's literally heaven on earth. And scientifically, oh my god, I'm gonna nerd out on this. There's some chemicals or something that's supposed to make you feel better. But other than that, it makes you feel better. There's a lighthouse also, I think it's like Bode Lighthouse or something that I want to go check out. What? This is crazy. Truly, this is a reminder that just to get out, because you have no idea what you're missing. There's one semi-looking homeless person on the beach with me. There's no one else because it's super early on a Sunday. He might be homeless. I don't know. Kind of looks like it, but then again, it's Sunday morning, so a little kindness and forgiveness. Maybe he's just, I don't know, in really old, dirty sweats. I'm trying not to judge. I just don't want to. But look how beautiful this is. person now. I feel bad. It wasn't a homeless person. It's an old lady. She's so cute. She was collecting seashells by the seashore. She's so cute. And now I'm like, I always wonder, am I gonna be like that when I grow older? Because I don't want to get married or have children, which I actually wouldn't mind. She's like taking a nice walk in the morning, collecting seashells by the beach. I was probably like reading on her Kindle or something. So peaceful. Best day ever. Oh, I don't know, I don't actually mind that. Like, make a stop at Whole Foods or Trader Joe's, get stuff to eat. I don't know, that's like the best French date in my opinion. Everyone else seems to be at church around here. There are a lot of churches in North Carolina. So it seems there's a much easier way to the beach. There's a path. I climbed the dunes. I guess I like learning how to do hard things. There's like a horse trailer thing here and no one in the car. Okay, yay, look at my car! Say hello. This is the latest rental car I am trying out. It is the Mazda CX something. I don't know, it's all-wheel drive, it's an SUV. I'm trying to decide what type of car to get. Or maybe a van as I transition full-time on life on the road. What type of car is this? This is let me cover this up. I don't know if you can see. Mazda CX90 all-wheel drive. It also has this thing. I don't know if that means anything. Sky Active G. I really like it because I can open the trunk with a remote. But when I try to fold down the seats, there's a little bit of like a gap in between the seats. So I don't know if it's the best for sleeping in, but I can also make do if I take it out. Although, look. I do like how the Mazda looks from the outside and inside. I guess I can quickly give you a look. Like, it looks just looks nicer, but I don't know if that's exactly, I'd rather have comfort. Oh, and these skylights, look at this. Look at, it takes up the entire, like, roof of the car. It's gigantic. It's gigantic. It's beautiful. You know, I love the beach. I love the sun, the sun and the sand. What I don't like is actually the sand afterwards because it gets everywhere. I wish I could just snap and then the sand like disappears. You know, why can't it be like a YouTube video where you just, and then it's all gone. Isn't that what AI is for? No, not so much. Okay, let's go check out the lighthouse. I really hope it's not too crowded. I really hope everyone's at church. I don't think that's... Never mind. I don't think that's... Just... There's a lot of churches around here. So I'm hoping everyone goes to all of them. Except me and that other older lady. Seriously though, like... What if I turn out like this lady? You know? I don't mind. I'm doing it already anyway. I'm not like old yet. You know? Like, for those of us who never, like, I never wanted to get married and have children. That was never my goal. Because I saw my mom go through, she's an immigrant from Korea. She was like super smart. She was a scientist in Korea. And in those days, it's sort of hard as a woman and as a Korean woman to do that. And then she immigrated here to the States, met my dad, and then just gave up her career. And I saw photos of her like traveling the world before she had her family, and it's really painful for her. She had 2 daughters, and like I remember seeing the scars of her C-section and how like they stitched her up. That is painful. It is painful. Childbirth is not like a pleasant experience. I don't know why everyone's like questioning, oh my god, no one wants to have kids anymore. Why not? 'Cause it hurts! Do you realize that like significant amount of women, their organs rearrange and then they never go back to the way they are? Like it's pressure against your kidneys, all of your organs. Why? Why would I put stress on my organs like that? You're taking years off your life. Like life expense. Why would I do that? Get a puppy. It does the same thing. And it doesn't stay with you for like 30 years. You have to pay for everything. Everyone thinks like expensive enough as it is. But I always wondered like why people are just so shocked that like this isn't happening. And the whole like South Korea declining population thing. I'm like, why is anyone surprised? Korea is known to be more forward thinking. It's evolved so much over the last few decades. Maybe like we just have forward thinking women and men, but like we're more educated now. If I don't need to rely on a man, I don't have to. But that's besides the point. It's sort of like whether I want to or not as a grown adult, and I don't really want to. Until I look around sometimes, and you come to states like the Carolinas, or like southern, the southern states, where like the more traditional family structure is there, and then you're sort of like, well, is there something wrong with me? I'm like, no, I know there's nothing wrong with me by now. I know there is not. I just don't want it. But now I question whether I'm going to want it. It's like the fear of having the fear of wanting it. Does that make sense? I'm afraid that I will become afraid or not become too afraid. Now, I'm worried because I'm not worried about being single, reaching 40s sometime, and then 50s and 60s, and you know how it goes from there. I'm kind of okay with that. There's nothing wrong with solitude. Like, I really enjoy my solitude. And I really enjoy connecting with like a special limited amount of people that I value. There aren't that many. I'd argue sometimes there are none. I wouldn't say none. Like, I'm okay with not speaking to people or cutting people off. Even my family. My parents have a divorce. And my dad hates my mom's side of the family. A lot of layers in this familial structure that we all pretend to love. Anyway, what I don't like is people impressing their viewpoints and their beliefs and how they want to live their lives on me. That I don't like. Let's go check out this lighthouse. And maybe get some coffee. Although, I don't know if I need any coffee. I had sour jelly beans for breakfast. A few. There are way too many people on the road. Does anyone else feel pressured to like speed up a little bit because there's a car right behind you and it's gigantic, or multiple cars? I continued driving, and it seems I was driving away from the lighthouse. I was trying to get to Bodie Lighthouse. It's open 24 hours though, so what I'm thinking is I'm 30 minutes away from Bodie Lighthouse and 30 minutes away from Outer Banks. I was in Nag's Head. So I'm thinking I'll go to Outer Banks today, since I'm already on this highway, and then I'll leave the lighthouse for tomorrow to watch the sunrise because I'm on the East Coast. I just hope it's not like raining and cloudy. So let's go to the Outer Banks based on some TV show that I haven't really watched. I think I'm gonna make Sunday morning drive talks or walks or hikes, preferably on the Outer Banks, on any location like this. It finally cleared up. You know why? It's my favorite time of week. There's almost no one around if you go early enough. It's beautiful, it's calm, and you get beautiful nature to yourself. Maybe I really do enjoy being alone. I just really love that. I don't like the crowds at the beach. Wow. Like, I like it for myself to be alone. Maybe one or two other cars of normal humans. I think I'm gonna make it my normal thing. Pea Island. Not like little brown peas, you know. Okay, unless there's something wrong with you. Hope you feel better. But look, it cleared up. This is beautiful. Wow. Are you kidding me? We're at another beach. Why is it getting more crowded? I think I'm towards the end of like the series of islands or peninsulas in the Outer Banks. I think it's Kinnicott Beach. I don't know. It's supposed to be highly rated. It's just, my goodness. It's like a mile from the parking to the beach itself. It's beautiful. And I thought it would be secluded, but there are people here. What is it with me and people? Maybe it's just filming in front of them? No, it's them in general. But it's beautiful. I think that because it's getting so crowded, I'm going to film here, and then I'm seriously looking for coffee and a bathroom. Look. Are you kidding me? What? Wait, hold on. I could stay here forever. I mean, this is nuts. I can't get over it. The beaches between just like one state over, just from Virginia to South Carolina, the difference is crazy. And you can drive on the beach. over my head. Like, I feel like I'm in, ooh, that is very close. I feel like I'm like in a fairy tale. Just another world. Look at all these birds. Oh my God. What? What? Look at this. You're kidding, right? Oh my God. Look, they're little birdie footprints. You know how some people are like, oh my God, here are bear tracks. Here are some bird tracks. I can't get over this. This is crazy. Listen, I know it's the new year and all, and if you're trying to quit like coffee or drugs or whatever detox, just come to the beach. I haven't had like coffee or anything, matcha, whatever, like morning walk, this covers it. Just come to the beach. Because you know what? Like, it's the dopamine and the other brain chemicals that happen when you're near beauty and nature. It makes up for all of it. I think it's almost noon. I haven't like eaten or drank or done anything. Not that I usually go around doing drugs, but usually like I'll be craving coffee or some sort of caffeine. I mean, I still want it, but I feel fine. Look at these birds. Look at them. They're just sitting there, hanging out. Perfectly fine. I don't know if you can see them. I hope you can see them. I think they're babies. They're not seagulls. I don't think they are. If they are, they're very fuzzy. Maybe they are. Maybe they're like special seagulls. It seems there are different kinds. Oh wait. I don't know. They're just regular white seagulls? I don't know. Why do they look fuzzier and lighter than the other ones I've seen? Because I've never seen North Carolina seagulls, I guess. Look at all. Yeah, the next time, like, I happen to be in some area just at home or whatever and I can't seem to get up or I can't get to somewhere like this, I'm just gonna turn on this video again. I'm gonna turn on this video, pretend I'm here, I'll get my dopamine hit and I'll be fine. And I'll be in a better mood. Just in time for that morning meeting. What? I mean, this is like, I can't even. I can't even. I can't. There's a bird that just flew. What is this? It just flew over my shoulder. I don't even know where I am. Here's the problem. I parked somewhere back there, as you can see. But I don't really remember how long I've been walking. I've lost count with following these birds. I hope I don't get lost. Do I have my cell phone? I hope I save my parking. I feel like I'm like a mid-island right now and I want to drive all the way to the end. Just decided. Wow. What do I want to talk about? What else do I want to talk about? Here's the thing. The whole solitude thing. I know what I want to talk about. The whole alone solitude thing. I think people, one, were not sort of trained. Look at this feather. I'm just going to keep on doing this until, okay, I'm just going to keep on doing this because I am just amazed at everything that I am seeing right now. The feather and the shell. At one point during the pandemic, there was a house for, I think it was like $2 million. It was like a mansion in Southampton, West Hampton, right by the village. Right by I could have walked to West Hampton Village every day. And I should have just bought the damn house because I think it was at like 2% mortgage rate. I could have done it. I should have just done it. Or maybe not, or else I wouldn't have had the ability to travel. Anyway, what do I want to talk about? I want to talk about, solitude and people feeling alone. One, we're not trained to like be alone, but I think what people are craving is not necessarily like other human beings, but it's more connection, whether it's connection with nature, with yourself, with animals. I really think it's the ability, the desire to connect, not necessarily talking to another human, which might be nice for some people if you find the right human. But for me, I would much rather, at least at this point, just be with my thoughts on a walk, on a beach on a Sunday. Hey, maybe I won't mind, I really don't mind dying alone. This whole dying alone thing, everyone's gonna die alone anyway. No one's gonna hold your hand and walk you to heaven. So why are we so afraid of it? Bird! What? I mean, more of this and maybe a good cup of coffee and a good dinner. That's really all I ask. That would make today a perfect day for me. My God. I know some people prefer to go to church on Sunday mornings and pray, but this is fine. This is good. This is me praising the Lord of the universe and being thankful. Oh my God, I feel so much better. Oh. I can't, what? Thank you, Jesus! God, the universe, Moses, Mary, whatever, all the gods. Thank you to all the gods. What? For creating this. We're already in heaven. When you really think about it, we're already in heaven and hell on earth. We've experienced both. I mean, I know we took Venezuela and everything. Oh, by the way, Venezuela, over there. It's over there. Look. Right there. There you go. You look down there somewhere, you go some miles, and there you go. Anyway, I know, these bad things exist, but so does this. What? I love you! I am getting a little bit concerned because that is a very large flock of very large birds. Let me show you. I Can't really tell exactly. I don't think there's seagulls. Wait, hold on. You can see them. You know when else I'm going to use this? I'm going to use this the next time. For example, this morning at 4 a.m. when I hit snooze on my alarm, woke back up at 5 a.m. and then ended up driving at 5:30 instead of 4 a.m. I still saw the sunrise. It's just it wasn't at the beach, which I would have loved. Tomorrow, I'll plan accordingly. But I'm just going to either play this video on my phone as a reminder as to why I'm getting up at 4 a.m. because I know since I might need a reminder. Do you see the sparkly on the ocean? Like, this is heaven. Like, we're on heaven on earth. That's where we are. I mean, Venezuela's over there, but we're on heaven on earth. What? Look. Do you see this? I know they seem just like seagulls, but they're not. Oh, look at that bird. That's definitely not a seagull. That's a fast one. They're little angels. They're little God's creatures. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. I can't get over how beautiful this is. Also, another thing, I keep on doing that. When people say that they either like or don't like the beach, take into consideration the type of beach and the time of year and the time of day. For instance, I don't like beaches midsummer, midday. I just don't. I don't. It's hot, it's sticky, I can't work on my laptop if I need to. It's just hot. I don't like it. But like in January or any midwinter, when there's no one else here, it's nice and cool on a Sunday morning or even midday Sunday, preferably early or morning. I love it. It's a whole different world. It's like being in a totally different planet when you think about it. Like, you can go to the same place, this is interesting, different times in the day or different seasons, and it could be an entirely new experience, an entirely new planet. It's like people. Someone you could meet, right, that happens to be like a quote-unquote morning person, or had just had a great, I don't know, event or morning, whatever happened to them, could be a totally different person that you meet later that evening when something bad's happened to them, right, and they're out of energy, and maybe they're just not like, they're tired from work and they're not like a night person. Totally different experience. So don't judge. It's a way to make the most out of life, out of everything. Just proper time and place for everything. Wow, look at this bird, including your experiences with people and things. Whoa. Look at this. Every time I turn this camera around, it's like, it's not quick enough, or maybe it just is quick. I never thought I'd say this, but North Carolina, kind of in love. Kind of in love with you. I love you, North Carolina. Never would I have thought I would say that. I saw plantations on the way here. Like actual large plantations. And I think some cotton too. But hey, look at this. No longer in those days. Kinda. Didn't think I'd love it this much. I do like it way more than Virginia. No one talks about like getting back from the beach. Oh, look at this. Look at what I have to walk. I know, life is hard. I need to do this to go back to my car to go to another beach. Wow, it's so pretty. All right, let's do it. Let's go. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We are. Yeah. We're totally gonna do it. It's like 70 degrees outside. 60. Oh, it's getting hot. Let's go walk a mile on the sand. Sure. Look at this though. We can do this. We can. We can do hard things like walking back to our car because we're lucky that we can even rent this kind of car, in sneakers full of sand. It's a great workout. I feel great. I feel great. Great. I am very grateful. Goodbye. Look, they're cacti. Also, look at this one. This one's like growing out of the... It's like cacti growing out of the sand. It's nuts. Look at this. They're all around. Almost there. Almost there. Look, it's right there. Oh. And then God made Mazdas. They made SUVs. Inline 6. Is that what I got? Also, are my tires all terrain? I don't know. Let me see. No, they're standard. Oh well. Oh. I forget which highway this is, but it's one of the famous ones. Find it yourself. Do research on this later. I think. Change from like to this. I don't understand. How does it change to this from what we just saw in a matter of like less than an hour? Look at this. Do you hear that? Oh man. Alright, something's gotta give. Well, it is. We gotta leave because it sounds like a tornado or a hurricane is coming around. I guess I went just in time. I went to another beach and now all of a sudden, I don't know, the world's ending. Alright, let's go find a Trader Joe's. Hopefully there's one around here. It's supposed to be like the Outer Banks Scenic Byway. Kinda cool. Oh, it's raining again. It's stormy again. Ask me why. I am driving 1 hour to get a burger from this place called Tiny Shiny Step Burger Place. Tiny Shiny House. I don't know. It had like 8 reviews, but 5 stars. So I'm really hoping that it's a good burger. And also that it's open because this is crazy. My God, you can all of a sudden. It was so sunny and nice and beautiful literally 2 seconds ago. I don't know what's happening. Alright. I guess this will be better than Idaho though, which is where I'm going next. This is like a roller coaster of highways. Are you kidding? My gosh, there's more. I just went through like miles of this. This reminds me of the highway system in Key West, except that one I think is a bit narrower and super congested. This one I love because there's less people on it. And there are way less dead birds. Look at this. I don't know if you could see, but it really does look like a roller coaster. I wish you could see the side of it. I hope the phone shows it. I can't like take my camera out because there's a guy that's like tailing me, of course. Maybe I'll slow down just for the fun of it. But yes, I think you can see it. See the sides? See the things that hold up this highway? That goes on for like miles over the ocean. This is so pretty. I got burgers and fries. I can't believe this cost me $30 and a dessert. Oh my god, this looks so good. It's supposed to rain tonight and it's supposed to be cloudy tomorrow, which means I'm not going to be able to see the sunrise. So I might as well start heading back now. I'm going to finish these amazing burger and fries and my cheesecake. And I'm going to find a place to sleep. Right now I'm parked in front of some restaurant that seems to be closed. It's a pretty nice place. Look at this place. It's by the river. Ocean. Cute. And look at this. This is so good. Maybe I'll look at watching YouTube. This is the best sunset I could do. We're in Nag's Head. Oh, it's so pretty. I saw the sunrise and the sunset. Almost then. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, and I don't want to drive in the rain. So we are heading back to Richmond. I'll find somewhere in between to sleep. I think I'm sleeping in a Lowe's parking lot. Or a rest stop. There's a rest stop, so I'm gonna go check that out. Let's go see it. And I'll bring you with me. Let's go see if it's a safe place to sleep. That sky, just look at it, and all of that traffic. Just look at it. Yeah. So pretty. Oh my god, look at this. So pretty. That's an abandoned barn. Oh my gosh.